Good afternoon and welcome here to Centene Community Ice Center. James O'Sullivan, Brad Callahan with you as we have Blues Warriors Delta against the Florida team.
Are they the Panther Warriors?
I think they actually might be.
Got the same jerseys.
As Bennett quickly coming up, slides it towards the net. And a save there by Knox. Greco gains control of it and just dumps that one in. In behind the net. That one's taken away by, we think, Moriarty.
I believe that was Moriarty. We got, unfortunately, we have rosters that aren't well put together to us, so we kind of we had no numbers before the game. So we think we got it all figured out.
As the Panthers clear that one all the way down, and it will go down for an icing.
Blues Warriors have not had the best of start today all the way around, as Gold fell, Bravo fell, and Charlie has fallen. Charlie did force overtime against USA Hockey, so hopefully Blue can kind of get things back on track and get them a win tonight.
As the Panther Warriors gain control off this faceoff. Queno able to get out of the zone for a moment. But Freeman gets control, and Blues Warriors had it, lost it. Queno into the zone. Shot on. That one just goes wide of Knox.
Knox was very awkward there trying to make that stop.
As Zwicky unable to quite keep that one in. And the Blues Warriors bring it in. Madden in towards the corner. Freeman will pinch in from the point. Centering attempt. Shot from the slot gets blocked. And Queno bring it the other way. Stick handles there, and a good back check by Freeman knocks it off.
Beautiful poke right there, getting back on Queno, who was coming in with some speed.
Moriki had it, lost it. And now Moriki again. Shot on. That one hits the side of the post. Now Knox makes another save.
Knox are busy early right now.
As Freeman able to get that one out of the zone. Simpson to it first. Shot, save, rebound chance goes just wide.
Got stuck in the feet of Armbreister, and he couldn't find a way to settle it down.
Now going back and then getting it up, Bennett. There for the Panther Warriors. As Bennett will bring it into the offensive zone. It actually went off of Davis's skate. It's a 2-on-1 for the Blues Warriors, but offsides is the call.
A little antsy right there for the Blues Warriors as they had a 2-on-1 the other way, and unfortunately it was Beanker who was about 4 or 5 feet off sides there. Tough break as they had a 2-on-1 going the other way. That was a huge, huge chance there.
Greco wins the faceoff. Christofferson sends that one over towards Montoya, who will get control and dump that one in. Zwicky in behind the net. Now Christofferson shot on, and that one finds its way through the traffic, and the Blues Warriors take the early lead.
What a pass out into the high slot and a great jump, like you said. Christofferson jumping in on the play there. Got into about the top of the circle. Lets one fly home, and it went off the goalie, Kapellik, and I think just went off his blocker into the near side.
up for Gino as the Blues Warriors look to build on this 1-0 lead. As Greco will get to it first. Pena unable to clear it. Shot from the point stays low. That one blocked. Another chance gets blocked by his own man as Greco took that one in the side, and he definitely felt that. As Gino loses it in the corner. It stays inside the zone. Morgan backhands one across and in, and Kapellik got the blocker to it. And Zwicky goes down, continues to battle up Greco with the steal. Oh, tried to toe drag around and couldn't. Davis. Get it to Mars. Fans on the shot. Now backhanded towards the net.
Good pass from Davis there to get it over to Mars. He just couldn't get the shot away.
And teams in there. Backhand pass, couldn't quite connect. And cleared out of the zone. Bueno in. Lays it off and knocked away there by the Blues Warriors. That was Duncan that knocked it away. Moricki shot on, blockered save. And into the corner it goes and out of play.
A little bit of a delayed reaction by the official there as Moriarty got that shot off and it went up and in the air off the, I think that hit the stick of Knox actually versus his blocker and out of play, but a nice save by Knox keeping him kind of alert early.
Back to the point, Moriarty keeps it low, blocked, another chance, Knox. I'm not sure if it got through to him or not, but it goes in the corner. Centering attempt over the stick of Pena. And Moriarty sends that one wide. Zwicky battling, able to keep it in. At least just for a moment. As Blues Warriors into the zone. Cooper towards the net. Knocked away. Looking to center. Now does. Into the slot. Shot blocked. Another one. Can't quite get through as Mars will get to it and knock it out of the zone.
Both teams still trying to find some kind of flow and some kind of rhythm right now. Only 3 shots each the first 8 minutes of this game.
There's a steal, but losing control of that one is Cenarius.
It was a diving effort there off the stick of Madden as the puck got coughed up to him and off to Cenarius, and he was in, and Simpson, again, nice diving play to keep him out.
Back to the point, Bennett. Couldn't quite get a lot on that one as Greco clears that one out. In behind the net teams. Unable to clear. And Christopherson had to jump over his stick. Knox. Just to his side. Rogers. Looking to clear with it. Shot on, Knox makes the save right into the logo.
Knox looking sharp early on as he's really definitely progressed in the last year as a goaltender. He's been playing a lot, not only with the Blues Warriors, but he's been playing a lot across, your local men's leagues around here. A lot of these guys play on a team together called the Brews over here in Centene's league. And Knox has really just been able to just continuously get better and well-positioned, well-stopped, and nice job just covering it up. He's got a new pad set up, too, for this weekend.
Mars shot on. Gloved away. Use the catcher as a blocker there.
Sometimes it works.
Sawicki able to get back for the Panthers Warriors. She was being held there against the boards. Mars able to kick that one forward.
He had Queno on a stretch pass there.
Now Mars takes it himself. Shot just over the glove. And it goes in behind the net of Kapellik. Zwicky able to change direction on it. Back to the point, and Zwicky gonna have to chase it down in the corner. Greco the first there, he goes down. Mars couldn't quite get to it first. Morgan at the point. Slap shot, that one saved there by Kapellik.
He was looking for a redirect there. Look out.
As Queno gets the speed going forward. Shot on, save there, rebound chance, and another save by Knox. It's loose still.
Couple of big saves there by Chris Knox to keep this game in a 1-0 lead.
Now the pace is picking up. Oh, kicks it to himself. Shot on, what a goal there by the Blues Warriors.
What an absolutely beautiful play by Flavin. Cutting through, lost the puck, kicked it back to himself to keep possession. And just like that, 5:51 to go, they've got a 2-0 lead.
The defenseman's going to make a case to play forward in the next game.
With the large bench, I'm sure somebody on forward can play D. James, we talked about it in the first game when I was on the air with Jim, the size difference in the benches between Blues Warriors and out-of-town teams. This is almost identical to the Gold game earlier.
Yeah, only 10 skaters for the Panthers Warriors, so it's not hard to tell when your next shift is coming up.
Get off, get some water, and you're jumping back on.
Basically. And just out of the reach of Gino. But he will get to it first. Bennett knocks him down. And
Gonna be a
looks
penalty
like there
there.
will be a delay call on that one. And there will be a slash.
Might get a slash or might get a body check there, but he came down hard on the stick, and the stick kind of threw Gino off the balance a little bit, and they will indeed get a slashing minor. It's the right call by the official, just a little bit of a late reaction than I expected, as Bennett will sit for 2. This is a big chance for the Blues Warriors to really widen this lead here.
As off the face-off. Comes back to the point. Freeman shot on. That one goes sailing high.
That was actually deflected by Simpson on the way.
That stays low, and all the way in it goes.
I don't know if that ever got redirected on that one. The first one definitely was, but I believe Cooper just fired it at the net, and it found its way in.
He definitely did.
And just like that, like we said, big power play opportunity, and 15 seconds in, they put another one in, and we're going to get the goaltender Kapellik's coming out of his net here.
There's no backup keeper, so I don't know how you're going to do that, unless you're just going to play with 6.
I wouldn't recommend it this early in the game.
And Simpson led the way through the Blues handshake line. So unless he got a piece of it, it would be Cooper's goal. That one centering and not caught. And now it's out. Christofferson already has one. Backhanded that one towards the net. Now Christofferson again. That one just goes wide. Out of the zone. Coino very fast, gets to it. Backhand, Knox keeps that one out.
Not sure if he got the leg over, but a great effort nonetheless to make the save.
Benigino couldn't quite get that one through. Knox had to make another save. And Heidi Zwicky couldn't quite keep that one in. And all the way down it goes for an icing.
4:01 to go here in the first, and really so far the difference has been the goaltending. Kapellik off to a slow start, hasn't really been able to make the saves he wants to make, especially that last one. You know he's going to want to have that back, but so far 9 of 9 for Chris Knox. He's looked great in the early going so far.
The Blues Warriors will get this one out. As a couple of them look at each other, decide who's going to go in and get it. They swing it all the way around and out of the zone. Captain Morgan tees that one back up. Wonder if he's been called Captain Morgan before.
I have a hankering for some rum right now for that. Thanks, James.
Morgan down the wall. Good stick handle in behind the goal line. Centering. Does it get through, and it's going to be covered up there by Kapellik. I think the net might have come off.
It looks like they're just going to try to quickly. Well, now they blow it dead. One of the players, actually,
Madden.
I think it was, no, I believe Moriarty was trying to push it back on its moorings.
Okay. Madden knocked it off as he went by. And they will bring it out of the zone.
That's the right call by the official, though.
Bennett fans. Madden couldn't quite center. And Moriarty takes it himself. He's got some speed into the zone. Shot. That one sails high.
3-on-1. He had a couple of options there. Probably made the wrong decision to shoot that one.
His teams couldn't quite keep it. Just out of the reach. Found 2:45 here, the opening period. Looking to wrap around, loose, backhand, just goes wide. Coino to teams. Back to Coino, shot, and it scores. Going upper corner underneath the bar, beating Knox glove side.
A beautiful play by Coino there, and got the pass from teams. It was a little give and go right at the blue line. Grabbed it in, just cuts in and makes a beautiful shot right over the glove of Knox. Not much he's going to be able to do with that.
Benigino with it first. Battle behind the net. Coming out with that one is Cooper. Sending it all the way forward. No icing.
Referee waved it off. Thought it could have been played at the blue line.
As that's delayed offsides. Zwicky sends that one into the offensive zone. As Mars knocks it away. Back to the point. Freeman's shot. Ends up
Marsh
getting
kicked that before he got to the goaltender.
Freeman down low as they look to center. Zawicki, nice poke check. And she'll just clear it all the way down. Yeah, that will be an icing.
I see the official there. That's actually Kevin Lang, one of the more experienced officials here in the St. Louis area, checking on that net. As it's been about 3 or 4 times now that thing has popped off. So definitely something to kind of keep an eye out. Maybe they'll try to lock it down a little bit with some water or something, freeze it over. But seems to be a repeated issue here in the early going.
Face-off win, trying to clear, could not. Christofferson. Shot gets blocked. And out of the reach of Queno. And all the way down, and another icing.
Thought that one had a potential to be waved off. It looked like Queno. I thought he got a stick on it. Looks like it just went outside his stretch. And minute 1 to go. The Blues get an offensive zone draw again, with still holding on to this 3-1 lead.
Back to the point, Christofferson. As Teams intercepts that, as they leave this one. Centering, Greco misses it wide. Another chance comes all the way out.
What a pass, though, from Nathan Gino. No look behind his back. Made a beautiful effort there. Got it right on the stick of Greco. He just couldn't find the home.
As Greco gets this one. Trying to toe drag around. Gets it into the zone. And Teams knocks it off his stick. 20 seconds left here in the period. As Gino goes around Bennett. Shot on, gets through, and a save there by Kapellik. Cleared all the way down. Knox will let it be another icing.
Oh, what a save, though, by Kapellik as Gino fired through his own teammate's legs. That was Montoya. He used as a screen. And Kapellik, nice job to just stand tall and make a huge save there here in the final seconds of this first period. Blues thought about pulling the goalie there for the last 6 seconds.
It's kind of right there at the fringe on if you'd have enough time to win it cleanly and clear it.
I think if you had 2 or 3 less seconds, I think they would have pulled him.
Wouldn't matter there as the Panthers Warriors able to get it out and takes us to the end of the first period. 3-1. Blues Warriors on top. And we'll be right back here on Prepcast.com. Second period getting started here. Blues quickly off the face-off. Stop. Centering. What a tip in there. Duncan with the tip. All set up by, I believe, Brown.
That was Ryan Brown, and a beautiful, right off the draw, goes right in, cuts to the outside from the circle, and he just sees Duncan on the back door, and all he's got to do is feed it to him, and just a simple tap-in goal. And 9 seconds into the period, that's one of the fastest goals we've seen in any Warrior Classic for that matter. He's going right at it again.
Do they draw that one up in between periods? They might need to start. Brown again, shot on that one, hits the post. He almost had quite the first 22 seconds. Morgan a shot on that, gets blocked and covered there by Kapelic.
Oh, you thought the first 2 goals in the USA-Finland game last night were fast. I think that would have topped it. What another good shot, though, by Brown. Cuts right in, goes to work on Zawicki, just takes it, walks into the high slot. Beautiful shot, just ran into a nice tall red pole.
Panthers Warriors have one too many out on the ice right now. So Mars will go take a seat. I think he was saying, I want to stay out here, but the other shift came out and said, no, we get it.
With 10 guys, they're like, you get off. No, you get off.
Don't worry, you'll be back on soon enough. That killing attempt goes into the bench.
Real quick, an interesting rule that came in this year's Gateway Warrior Classic. This is new this year. I found this out in between my games. They have this thing called a ringer rule. So if a player scores 3 goals in a game, he's not allowed to score anymore. And if he does, he gets a 2-minute unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. I thought that was one of the more unique things I've ever seen. Don't think we have to worry about it with this Blues team with 25 different guys on the bench. But you're in a situation like Florida where you only got 10 guys. You're kind of limited.
I know there's been times as Queno comes again. Shot on. He's got 2.
It's like I spoke it into
You
existence
did.
right there. What a shot, though, from Queno. About the same spot he got the first one, too. Middle of the circle, went right over the glove again of Knox. And more scoring here in the second. 4-2 now with 13 minutes to go.
I thought there might have been sometimes maybe, another team like this coming in, limited number of players that maybe one of them might be playing down a little bit. They were told not to shoot really at all.
It's always one of those things.
That would be probably not necessarily the most fun tournament to come play in if you're told you can't shoot ever.
My thought to that process is why do you want to play at a little bit lower of a level? More often than not, players like to be challenged and want to be playing, good competitive even hockey. The clock is not running here right now.
Still not running.
There
they
goes.
finally got it going.
I was about to tell you to go ahead and mute my mic. I'll run down there real quick.
I mean, we already have people up here yelling down there.
We had our camera crew yelling at us.
It's not the most packed arena. Probably were able to hear us.
Got a paying attendance of, 11?
Into the zone again. Keeping it around the neck. Good protection, centering, but Moriecki brings it out. He's definitely one that could probably get 3. As he gets knocked off the puck there.
Like for him to try to turn something going here as Florida is a goal away from really getting back into this hockey game.
Mara's shot blocked. And I think that was felt.
Yeah, Rogers is shaking up a little bit there as he's limping off. He's definitely in some pain. Hopefully he's okay, but
and now they forgot.
Might be running trying to. 12:11 to go here. As the clock's all over the place right now, so Now it's running normal.
They figured they forgot to start, so they just let it keep running on that last whistle to get it close to what it should be. As Bennett lost control there. Into the zone, shot. That one never made it through.
Look
Teams. Queno gets bounced over his stick. Back to the point, Bennett. Will send it through, and then Knox gets his pad to it. Menegino. She pinched in, and then clear down. There's Queno again. He'll take a shot just inside the blue line. That one sails high.
Looks like he grabbed the 7-iron out there with that one. That thing sailed over the goaltender, Knox. Good shot, though. Nice, hard, and heavy, but somebody lost a glove.
I don't know where that even came from.
I think it was Montoya just dropped
Yeah, I guess it was. Shot, save there in the corner. Pena. As Morgan tries to spin with it. Back to the point. A lot of stick battles there. It was Brown, one chased it in the corner. Now Duncan spins, centering, trying to get it through. Brown shot on, save there by Kapellik.
Kapellik starting to settle in a little bit here, which he really needed. He had a tough first period. A couple goals he just wasn't able to track down. So settling in, making a nice stop. There really was nothing he could do about the goal in this period. So good to see him kind of settling in a little bit.
And shot on, that one goes in. Top corner underneath the bar on the blocker side. As Madden gets on the board.
5-2 game as that rebound just popped right out and just nothing really Kapellik could have done. He couldn't really get out there and stretch to cover it up, and it went right into the stick of Madden. All he had to do was just put it home, and we got a 5-2 lead now for St. Louis.
Into the zone, and it will be offsides.
Trying to drag it and then drag it back out. Couldn't really get a good handle on it, and tough break for Florida as they had some numbers going that way.
Out of zone, Mars will bring it back in. Knocked to the ice, and it looks like slow to get up.
Yeah, it's Moriarty that's down. Didn't really see if he landed. Appears to be okay, getting up on his own power a little bit.
Stick taps from the Blues Warriors as Moriarty skates to his bench. Queno wins that face-off. Teams into the zone. Centering, quick shot. I'm not sure if Knox got a piece of that or not. Tipped out of the zone. Up the ice for Madden. He will get to it first and tip it back. Rapazzi trying to center. Queno, who's already got two. That's a good out of the zone with Mars bringing it up. Teams with the steal. Looking to center. And now it will get out of the zone.
I think we're going to get a penalty here on our Posse, as I think he got the stick in the midsection there. And he's going to go off. He's kind of pleading his cases. It really didn't affect the skater, but he did get his stick up in the midsection there. So with 8:54 to go, the Panthers are going to get a power play here.
Maybe first power play for the Panthers.
Nice job to quickly clear it and get it right off the start there.
Bueno, good pass all the way up. Moriarty, quick slap shot. Glove save there by Knox.
Knox continues to be sharp here in the middle stages of this game, almost exactly halfway through. He's been strong. He's been holding his post. He's been playing good positional hockey, and he's made some really good saves here, including that last one with the glove.
And I tapped to the pads there after Moriarty had that shot robbed. And Bueno had a quick shot off there, that face-off. That's dumped all the way in and behind the net. It was Wiki to Bueno. Up to Moriarty. Shot on. That one goes just wide. Centering all the way through. And it's out of the zone. .45 seconds left in the Rapazzi minor. That's sent all the way right back down. As Wiki will tee it up. Blues in the middle of a change. It slides all the way through.
Could have been very close to too many men there in the midst of the change.
Davis wasn't quite ready for it. And Freeman bring it the other way. No numbers, just dump it in. That's Simpson, rather. As our Posse's out of the box. Teams around one into the zone.
Oh, look out.
In behind the net. And Blues Warriors will get it out. Our Posse just over his tape and down. Simpson again. That one's off of skating in. So that's kept in at the point. Blocked. Penna into the zone. Shot on, saved there by Knox.
Don't forget, be tuned for the next game here this afternoon. Right after this, we'll have the Blues Warriors Bravo taking on Louisiana, and then we've got a full slate of games tomorrow, starting at 8 a.m. We've got Dallas Charlie versus Blues Charlie, Bravo versus Minnesota. We've got Gold Blues versus Denmark. That'll be a really interesting one, seeing a team all the way from Denmark. Got to call them earlier today. It was a great hockey game. We got Alaska versus White. And then, of course, me and our good buddy Michael Wagenkust will be on the call for the All-Star game tomorrow at 6:30. Puck drop is at 7. We'll be on the air at 6:30 for the opening presentations.
Blues alumni. Michael and I called that a couple years ago, and that was a blast.
Definitely one of the more entertaining games of the year, too.
Queno shot. Nice save there by Knox. See some Blues enforcers actually showing some skill.
They had, I believe it was Tim Peel last year was reffing the game.
I think he's back.
Is he back for this one? I didn't see any ads for it yet, but he was out there for last year's. And if I'm not mistaken, he dropped a second puck out there when they weren't paying attention. And I believe it was Steve Hayna went in on a breakaway and found a way to miss.
That rebound attempt gets blocked.
Great rebound save, though.
Now, a couple years ago, they had Kelly Chase, Cam Jansen. They had, I think, each got in a fight. Because why wouldn't they?
Oh, why not?
I know Cam Jansen's part of this year as well.
Cam Jansen, Mike McKenna's on that list. I believe he's going to be hopping in goal.
That'd make the most sense.
Always one of the best events of the year, though, that they have is that All-Star game.
You know, the Blues alumni regarded as one of the best, if not the best, around the NHL.
Mike Zook, Jim Campbell, and Reed Lowe also included in that. So,
yeah, Jim Campbell was here a couple years ago as well.
I believe Reed Lowe plays in it every year as well.
You don't hear Jim Campbell's name very often, but it seems like he always wanted to get involved. That one just goes wide. Arpazzi gets to it first.
Not sure if Capellic got a piece of that or not. It kind of rolled off his pad awkwardly, it looked like.
Queno trying to spin around Madden. But Madden wins that battle. Oh, and Morgan stepping up there.
Wasn't particularly sure what he was trying to spin around as he was behind him.
Moriarty around a couple, and he scores.
Beautiful move by Moriarty.
This Wiki trying to get that one in deep. And that one cleared all the way down. And it will be an icing.
Freeman was looking for a pass there to his wing, and the winger just wasn't ready for it. It's been a couple of times we've caught the wings on both sides just off their mark and gone all the way down for icing calls.
Off the face-off. Davis couldn't quite turn with it. As Simpson brings it down and out of the zone. This one they'll let go. Tip back. Onto this near side. Back to the point. Cooper keeps it in. Benegino will send that one around and out.
Freeman a little frustrated there as he thought he could keep that puck in the zone.
So we get the teams trying to dump that one in deep. Simpson, as that's delayed offside, and it will get blown dead.
Armbruster couldn't resist touching that puck there as he thought he had a lane and didn't tag up just in time. So $1:53 to go here in the second period. Again, 5-3 the score. Blues Warriors jumped out to a 3-0 lead, but they Florida Panther Warriors have slowly been inching themselves back into this hockey game.
There's a man going down, and we will have a delayed call here.
Yeah, Gino got the stick wrapped around him. That's a pretty easy call for the official to make.
One shot blocked into the corner. Now Greco maintains control, and the hooking minor will be called.
Not really an argument from him there as he just kind of shrugs. But Gino will sit for a couple here, and that'll give Florida a power play for at least the rest of the period.
Shot, no rebound that goes just wide.
Queno had a inside corner picked. He just couldn't find it.
As Queno goes down, be another call coming up. It'll be a 5-on-3 coming up for the Panthers Warriors.
I think we're going to get an interference minor here, as I think it's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, I think that was Greco that got his body in there. And a tough break for the Blues. Back-to-back penalties here. For a minute 41, they're going to be down 2 men.
Yeah, big chance here for the Panthers. As off the faceoff goes wide. As Mars is able to keep it at the point. Queno shot, nice pad save there by Knox. Moriarty, high slot, sends it too high. And now Arpazzi will walk it out of the zone here in the final minute. Oh. Takes a hit by Mars. He's looking around wanting the body check, not going to get it.
Everybody wanted a call there.
Queno, slap shot, saved there by Knox. Queno can get a lot on that shot.
Yeah, he's heavy. Nice job by Knox to get a huge save there.
That one's cleared down. As Kapellik setting it out, Moriarty wasn't looking. It goes right by him. And back down it goes. Clock randomly stopped. And Mars trying to send it in.
We're having clock issues all afternoon here. Technically, I think the period should be over right now.
Oh, it should be.
Yeah, the referee did catch it.
I think he has blown it dead for the period. So after... I'm not sure if he did call it for the period. Maybe he did.
I believe he did. Yeah,
so
we're
that's
at
the end of the second period. So after 2, 5-3 in favor of the Blues. We'll be right back here on Prepcast.com. Now we're ready here for the third. Brad Callahan, James O'Sullivan with you. As it's a 5-on-3 here for the Panthers. As the Blues have the 5-3 lead starting this third period.
Did just confirm that players are, due to the clock issues, they're allowed 5 seconds after or before the penalty expires. So be on the look for that.
Moriarty shot. Nice save there by Knox. As Gino's back.
Well, that's a big, big penalty kill for St. Louis on the 5-on-3. If they can find a way to work these last 18 seconds off here, that's going to go a long way towards the end of this hockey game.
Moriarty's shot gets through. Knox makes the save. Rimmed around. Mars couldn't keep it in, and that should pretty much just about kill Greco's minor as well. As he will be out now. So a big 5-on-3 kill. And another body goes down.
That was Queno and Freeman bumping into each other. Definitely incidental. Both of them checking on one another. Those are two big bodies flying around.
Trying to get back to the point. Freeman shot. Couldn't quite make it through. And Moriarty will have a slight break here. Takes the shot. Saved there by Knox, and now he will cover.
And Freeman and Moriarty exchanging some words here right now. We'll see if that continues anything later here in the game as both teams making some changes. Moriarty will get on there a lot quicker than Danny Freeman will, though. Shots on goal, 22 for the Florida Panther Warriors, just 13 for St. Louis, but 5 have found the back of the net.
Getting it out. Madden in with speed. Shot just missed high. Simpson centering. Madden. Then he finds the back of the net there. Mars went down for the block. Madden flips it over.
Well, if you're Kapellik in that situation, the one thing that you got to do is get your glove up. His glove was laying on his leg pad as he was down in the butterfly, and that's just unacceptable as a goaltender. You got to have your glove up and be more alert. He just wasn't ready for it. And don't take anything credit away. Madden had a beautiful shot there. I don't know if the glove up would have gotten it either. But with 13:20 to go, they double the lead to 6-3.
Simpson bringing it in as Zwicky takes it off the stick. And Armbruster sends it in deep. As Davis gets beat to the puck by Christofferson.
Christofferson's been all over the ice in this game. He's had a great hockey game.
In behind the net. Armbruster couldn't quite get to it first as Zwicky battles for it down low. And Queno. Shot on, another pad or glove save there by Knox.
Look for Florida to start pressing a little bit more here. I know they've got tired legs, but they seem to have really had a good control of this hockey game. It's really been the goaltending and Knox that's been the difference.
Queno wrist shot. That one gets deflected and patted away by Knox. Morgan sends it into the zone. And then could have been offsides. They don't call it. That shot goes wide, and out centering attempt, and it will come out. Now look at Greco waiting down there. Gets a shot, and it slides through for the goal.
Caught the defense napping there. Greco snuck behind the defense, and he had an open lane. He takes it, and he goes right under the glove of Kapellik, who got a piece of it. It just rolled right under and kept trickling towards the goal, and finally crossed his pass. And just like that, 11:07 to go. St. Louis starting to run away with it here. It's 7-3 with 11:07 to go.
They toss that puck to the side.
Is that Greco's first goal as a Blue Warrior? I know he's new to the program.
Moriarty off the face-off. Shot saved there by Knox. Now trickles just wide.
Thought we were about to have a repeat of what we just saw 10 seconds ago, sneaking into the net like that.
Mars couldn't quite figure out that it was in his skates, and it comes out. And that one in offsides.
Well, we got 10:32 to go here in the third period as St. Louis hoping to pick up their first win of the tournament. Again, all the other squads have fallen short so far in the early going, so hopefully they'll also get a boost. But the Bravo Warriors have their work cut out for them. They'll be taking on Louisiana, who's coming off a 12-4 win on the other rink against Minnesota just a couple hours ago. Again, that puck drop will be at 2:50 here live on Prepcast Networks. So puck drop in about 30 minutes, give or take.
Trying to tip that one in, taken away by Davis. So right back. Centering attempt just out of the reach of Brown. As Cooper will swing it forward. As again, Zwicky trying to get out just off the skates and out of the zone. Bennett sends it up. No one home except for Madden and the Blues. Bueno steals it, but Madden able to fight for it right back.
That was Madden and Christofferson both making a beautiful play there to get that poke check.
Madden around the defense, and that one goes high. Centering attempt, and Arpazzi puts it away.
Boy, what an effort, though, from Madden on that play as he gets the shot off. Kapellik makes a nice save on the first chance, but nobody goes to the rebound except for Madden. He throws it right back in front. And Arpazzi, all he's got to do is basically just angle the puck into the back of the net, and that'll stretch it to an 8-3 lead with 8:59 to go, and I believe that will activate the running clock.
Panthers need another one out there.
How's it going?
As Mars into the zone. Shot gets deflected and wide. And Queno gets back quickly. Dumped in behind Kapellik. Armbruster able to knock it down. Back to the point, and Morgan winds up, shot on, save there by Kapellik.
Kicked out another rebound, and the Blues were trying to bury that one and keep this game going. But what an offensive showing it has been so far for this St. Louis squad. Again, just 18 shots on goal, and 8 have found their way in the net. A tough night for Kapellik in Florida, as they just haven't been able to really get into any sort of consistent rhythm or climb back into this game.
Yeah, one of the Panthers Warriors just headed off as Morgan takes a slap shot. Saved there by Kapellik. The rebound, and Kapellik right there again.
Not entirely sure what happened, why he's shaken off. Appears to not be in terrible shape, maybe just limping something off. We'll see if we can get an update on here with 8 minutes to go in this game.
Greco had it off his stick and back in offsides. That's kept in, or kept at center ice, I should say. And Greco will dump that one in. Gino, shot on, save there. Greco the rebound.
Great effort by Mars to clear that rebound out, as Greco had a chance to bury a second one.
That clearing attempt gets blocked. Freeman shot on, blocked there by Mars. Cooper will get to it first, down low to Greco. As Freeman will pinch in from the point.
Uh-oh.
Bounced over the stick, but Bengio couldn't quite handle that. Gino knocked off his stick. Freeman around his own net. Sends it up Duncan. Centering it, Brown. That shot blocked. And now Brown again. A little bit of reverse check there. Centering attempt. Couldn't quite get the stick to it. And out of the zone it goes.
Lots of stick tapping and whacking there, trying to find that loose puck in the slot.
And I'm going to call this an icing.
I'm not sure about that one. There was 3 bodies there that could have played that puck. 5:42 to go here in the third period. Still an 8-3 lead for the Blues Warriors on top of Florida.
Madden able to get that one out. Centering, couldn't quite get through. As Madden ties up Zwicky. And now back to the point, Christofferson. They send that one down low. Pazzi and Bennett giving battle there. Now Penna able to get it out. Bring it in to the side. Shot on, save there, Kapellik. Trying to go back to the point. All the way out it comes to teams. Over the stick, Queno. Madden will wait. Simpson shot. Never got through. Simpson gonna get it right back. Now Cueto off the boards to himself. With speed into the zone. Looking for the hat trick. The move, and he scores.
What a move, though, by Queno as he just bumps it right up and takes off. He had all day for that one and makes a great move around Knox and cuts the lead to 8-4 with 4:11 to go here in the game.
Arias couldn't quite keep that one in. And all the way down. Flavin will be the first to get it for the Blues. Armbruster trying to tip that one in deep. Delayed offsides here. The Blues tag up. And a good pinch. In the circle, shot on Kapelic with the save.
Good move and good pinch in there by Danny Freeman, as you said, and he walked right into the top of the circle. Got a good shot on goal. He just threw it right into the chance, and Kapelic makes a good stop there, as trying to just build some confidence going into tomorrow.
.316 left. And Queno, again off the boards to himself.
I wonder if he knows the rule or not.
That one doesn't quite get through. Gino. Now Gino again. And good defensive play there by Queno. He looked like he was gassed, but still able to get his stick in the way.
I think this entire team's got to be gassed now, down to 9 skaters, as we're not sure what happened with the one player. Hopefully he's okay. We'll try to figure out who that was. I think it might have been Cenarius.
No, I've seen him out there. I think it's Moriaki.
Oh, look out.
Into the zone, shot on, save again by Kapelic. Off the face-off, falling as he takes the shot. And teams waiting for Bingino. Now taken away there. All the way up here for Brown.
Brown's had a great hockey game, including that big assist on the goal from Duncan.
That was seconds into the second period.
Tried to add another point to his resume for the afternoon.
Madden waits and then shoots it right into the crest of Kapellik.
You know, those logos on the front of those jerseys always look like targets.
And that one out of the zone.
Blues continuing to just keep pressuring and trying to put more pucks in the net.
As Christofferson spins with it. Down to the final 112. Madden behind the net. Poked away. Greco shot. That's another good save by Kapellik. Christofferson trying to send into the slot. Quick turn here by Rapazi, and it gets flipped in behind. And Rapazi has his second. Or maybe Madden.
I mean, all three of them were in there. I'm not sure who's going to get credit for the goal here. They're going to give it, looks like, they're going to give it to Arpazzi. It is going to be Arpazzi's second of the game.
.45 seconds left. There's a battle there along the wall. Mars will swing it all the way around. Slavin will send it up. Another shot and another one goes in. This one from Beneker.
And that will actually allow it to run out the rest of the clock here. And that'll do it.
2 late goals there. Gives the Blues this 10-4 victory.
An impressive showing offensively. His goals coming from all over the place on this. And the Blues Warriors finally get a win on home ice here at the Gateway Warrior Classic at Centene as Delta Blue takes care of Florida by a final of 10-4.
Let's go through the handshake line.
I guess the dog's the head coach of this team.
I think the dog wanted to jump on in a while. Was told to get back on the bank.
He's like, no, I'm not going to listen to you. I want to run around on the ice. He's got a glove. I don't know if that's a Florida or a Blues glove.
As the handshake's complete, we will complete this broadcast for my partner Brad Callahan. I'm James O'Sullivan signing off here on Prepcast.com. Join us in about 10 minutes for our next contest.